You know, when we think about long stretches of time, we usually think in centuries, or maybe millennia. But today, we're going to look at a way of measuring time that is on a completely different level, a truly cosmic scale. It's a framework that doesn't categorize history by years, but by the appearance of enlightened beings.
And I want to start with a big question, something for you to keep in the back of your mind as we go through this. Is it possible that we, right here, right now, are living in an exceptionally rare and incredibly fortunate cosmic era? Well, let's dive in and see what we can find out. So the key idea we're going to be exploring is the Kalpa. Just think of it as an eon, a period of time that is almost unimaginably long. It's like the complete life cycle of a world, from its creation all the way to its recreation, kind of like one giant cosmic breath.
But here's the thing. Not all kalpas are created equal. They're actually ranked, sort of on a ladder of cosmic significance. And what determines a kalpa's place on that ladder? It's actually pretty simple. It all comes down to the number of enlightened Buddhas that appeared during that entire cycle.
So, let's start our climb at the very first rung, the most fundamental type of kalpa there is. This one is known as the Sara Kalpa. That name, Sara, is really important. It means essence or substance, and that's because in its entire massive time span, only a single Buddha appears. The idea here is that even one enlightened being is powerful enough to make an entire eon rich with meaning and substance.
Okay, so if we take one step up that ladder, we get to an even more profound cosmic era,
which is called the Manda Kalpa.
Now, the name Manda can mean something like cream or the best part, which hints that this is a richer period. And it makes sense, right? Because in this Kalpa, two Buddhas appear. With double the opportunity for enlightenment, this era is considered way more fortunate.
All right, moving up again, we're at the third level. This is an eon that's graced by three Buddhas. And this one is called a Vamara Kalpa.
And that word Vara is pretty fitting. It translates to excellent or choice. I mean, an eon with three Buddhas showing up, that's considered a truly superior and excellent age, offering even more chances to gain wisdom.
Okay, let's do a quick recap of our climb so far. You with me? We have the Sara Kalpa with one Buddha, then the Manda Kalpa with two, and the Vara Kalpa with three. You can see the pattern, right? It's a clear ladder of increasing significance. But we haven't reached the top yet, not even close. So the fourth rung on our ladder represents an era of even greater cosmic fortune.
This is the Saramanda Kalpa. And just listen to that name for a second. Saramanda. It sounds like a combination of the earlier kalpas, right? And that's a huge clue about its cumulative power.
A Saramanda Kalpa is graced by the appearance of four Buddhas. It's thought to have this supreme essence that basically builds on the substance of all the previous types combined, making it an incredibly rare and auspicious time to exist. And that, my friends, brings us to the very pinnacle, the absolute summit of this whole cosmic classification. We're talking about an era so special, it's described as the most wonderful and fortunate of them all. 5. This is the magic number. It represents the absolute peak of spiritual opportunity that can happen within one of these massive cosmic cycles. It's called the Mahabhadra Kalpa. Maha means great, and Bhadra means auspicious or fortunate. So you're literally looking at the Great Fortunate Eon.
And the source material is super clear on this point. There is no Kalpa more wonderful than this one. It's the absolute rarest of the rare, an eon that is blessed by the wisdom of 5 distinct Buddhas.
And here's the big reveal. These are the 5 Buddhas of this supremely fortunate Kalpa: Kakusanda, Konagamana, Kassapa, and Gotama, all of whom have already appeared, and a 5th, Maitreya, is prophesied for the future. So what does this mean? According to this cosmology, the Kalpa that's blessed with 5 Buddhas is our Kalpa. Yep, we are living in it right now. So, let's circle all the way back to that question I asked at the very beginning. What does it actually mean to be living in a Mahabhadra Kalpa? Why does this cosmic framework matter to any of us, here and now? Well, the takeaway is pretty profound. If you follow this line of thinking, it means we are living through a period of absolutely unprecedented spiritual opportunity. We exist in a time that is still illuminated by the teachings of one Buddha with the promise of another one still to come. It suggests our era isn't just special, it might be the most fortunate age that can possibly exist.
And really, that leaves us with a final thought. To see our time not as just another tick of the clock, but as a moment inside the rarest, most auspicious eon imaginable, wow, that's a powerful shift in perspective. And it raises a really crucial question for all of us. If this is such a fortunate time, what do we do with that good fortune? What opportunities for wisdom and growth does that present to each of us?